All right, good morning, everybody. Well, probably good afternoon, depending on when you're watching this. I am going to be recording a video on how to make Robin feel better in YouTuber's Life 2. I have successfully married him in my playthrough, so I can assure you that I know what to do. I couldn't get past that at first, and I had looked through so many different videos and different websites and other things to let me pause it here quick with my phone. Okay, I've went through so many different things to try and figure out how to do it, and in the end I just had to say screw it, I'll figure it out. And I know that someone who likes to play games, if you're stuck with something and it's not your main goal in the game, because I know the relationship part isn't always the biggest point because you're trying to be a YouTuber, that you don't want to have to search for hours and climb through millions of websites just to find it. So I've decided I'm just going to make a quick tutorial on exactly how to do this, and if you decide that you want more, let me know and I could figure out other things that I should record. So I've already done it, so it won't be perfect, but if you're in your home, depends where you start from. If you look at the map here, I live in the downtown. So if you're brand new to this, Robin is an AFK bar, and it hosts a big contest every Sunday at 3 p.m. to about 2 a.m. is what it says in the opening hours. On the map, you can hover over any place. It tells you the hours, who's there too, and the different areas you can go to. I actually love the mapping system. I think it's really cool. So if you walk out of your house, you run this way. There's an alleyway with a no entry sign for vehicles. There's always a bunch of people outside. That's pretty normal. You walk inside. Each character has 3 goals per week. Talking is a daily goal. So I'll show you here once you marry him, you talk to him. He says he's gonna surprise you with a romantic meal. So the characters in the game have 1 phrase per day when you marry them. And that is usually them going to the market to get sugar, letting them know if they want to go by the market when you get home, or it's their romantic meal, at least for Robin. You can also kiss them at any time once you're married to them. It doesn't increase any relationship because you're full relationship. So when you start out, you won't have any hearts with him, and so the best way to get hearts at the beginning is to take an Insta life photo. So if you don't have this unlocked yet, continue playing through the storyline because that'll be your easiest bet. So you want to click this button over here that is the taking a photo. You want to pose in whatever pose you want, and then click capture. I've also learned if you don't put like a caption on it, you don't really have to. I don't always, but it'll go crazy or it won't, depending on what part you are in the game. And you can't see it here, but at the first 2 or 3 hearts with him, it'll get you about half a heart each time. So that's very big progress. So it's one of the most important things to do. Another aspect that I'll show you here is that if you go here and you go to the map again, you can go to this place here. It's Geektopia. So it's a comic shop, cosplay shop, different games. Not video games, but like board games and other things. So if you're coming from the bar, let's go this way. And then this would be where your house is. I'm not going to get on a scooter for the sake of people not having them yet. Some people don't. So walk through this area here, navigate your way down to this street here. It'll have Kiwi on the corner here, and then you run this direction. So if you keep going this way, you'll find a fountain. You can throw a coin in this fountain to get some extra luck, which I don't think it actually does anything. But then you can make a vlog here if you don't have the vlog anywhere button yet. And sometimes this is trending, so this is a great way to increase your subscribers' happiness by taking a picture. So this is Edgar here, and he sells these comics. So for Robin, every week you need to give him a gift, and you'll be able to tell. I forgot to show you that. Hold on a second here. So I'll talk to him. I'm at about 5 or 6 hearts with him right now, and I'm just about to get the next one. So if you're holding up here, their name will pop up. And it has the heart level, level 6. You can't go any higher than level 6 until you marry them, which I'll show you how to do in a minute. But it shows you here the talking, which is done, the gift, and the selfie. So the selfie is the button here, and then the gift is giving them anything. So let's take a picture with him, and if you're a high enough level with these guys, they'll actually start posing with you. It's not always the best angle, but you know, they try, and that's the point. And then he just got to the next heart. If you noticed, it popped over. So let's do this. I'm gonna buy this comic. So Robin takes any gift or any item from Geektopia. He loves it. It's in his love category. So that's the one you want to do because it gets you the most hearts with him to start doing this. Now, there's one quest in particular that's really, really difficult, and it's called How to Make Robin Feel Better. And in this, you have to find a book of childhood pictures that his mom made for him, and somehow they ended up in the basement of Geektopia. Just realized I went to the wrong house. And then, so you would think it's pretty self-explanatory. You know, you've got to talk to Edgar, and you get the impression that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to find it, and if you look it up online, it tells you that that's where everything is. It's in Geektopia. But they don't tell you that you have to get friends with the scientist as well. So let's show you here. So there's a button here with a book bag. It says I on it. So click on the item you want to give the character. Click hold. You'll hold it in your hand. You can move while holding. Click gift. And then this is the way that you do this. If you accidentally give him the wrong item, you can click no. But in this case, we're going to say yes. You can give him anything from there. And a good gift will about half of the heart too. But just know that the higher the heart gets, it'll take longer to get them full. But that's completely normal. Okay, so the first quest is around 1 to 2 hearts. You'll know because they'll give you the box around their head with the 3 dots. That's how you know something important is going to happen. I'm just going to pause it here so the game doesn't go too far here. His mom is sometimes standing here. It's Gigi. She has big poof of blonde hair. So I always try to get a good relationship with her too, especially because I was going to marry her son. You know, thought that made sense. You don't actually have to be good friends with her for that to work or to get this quest done in any way. So I'll show you where the lab is, because you're gonna have to go to the scientist lab to get this, to start with this item. Because if you go, the first quest is to get Edgar to help him create a comic, because he's had this dream for a long time and he wants to get it done. So once you talk to him, you have to convince Edgar to help Robin out. And the way you do that is there's a drink. It'll tell you exactly what drink to give him or exactly what item to give him. So all you gotta do is find the item and then you'll be good. I'm fairly certain it comes from the bar. I can't remember exactly, but I will post it when I find out. I can check next day. So this is the scientist here. So he'll be in here later at night after noon most days. So I'm only 3 hearts with him, but it's harder to get 3 hearts because you can't marry him. So it's more difficult to get hearts because the hearts are less, so they take more time. But you have to get to 3 hearts. And then he will reveal his secrets to you, and this door will open. So if this door is not open, you need to get more hearts with him until the door will open, which is 2 to 3 hearts. So then you go in here. When you ask Edgar to help Robin for the second time with the Make Robin Feel Better quest, he will request an aluminum hat from you. And if you walk in here, there's 2 places you can check. You can check here, which it sometimes will pop up over here in the corner, and then sometimes it also pops up here. So this side is usually where it is. If not, it is guaranteed to be in this room. Ooh, I found a disc. Perfect. It'll pop up on that side. If it doesn't, just look in the crevices here, look up here. It is guaranteed in this room. And then you take it and you'll put it in your inventory, and you'll have to go back to Geektopia and give Edgar the hat. And this is where I was misled. I was told that would be the end of the quest, and I could get into the basement and get the certain item. But you actually can't. So you would think, what you actually have to do then is you have to get Edgar almost to 4 or 5 hearts. Sometimes even more than that, just to get in his basement. So when he's talking to you about his basement, make sure to be as direct as possible with the questions that he asks you, and make sure you hint that you want to go into the basement so he knows for sure. The only other thing I had trouble with was you'll get a message from Edgar to meet you by this light post at 10 p.m. and you'll get it on InstaLife. So if you open your phone and you open this button, you get messages from people here where you can see all your posts, like this one. But it'll pop up in instead of a square bubble, it'll pop up in a circular bubble. And that's how you know it's a message just to you. And he says he doesn't want much detail, but he wants you to come see him. And I made the mistake of coming here and trying to talk to him myself after 10 p.m. like it is now. What you have to do is stay in your house until 10 p.m. I waited to 10:15 just to make sure, 10:30, and walk out of your house. Then the cutscene, you will appear here, you'll travel here just for the cutscene. He'll tell you about Sewer Girl and all this other stuff that this one game is based on, and he'll tell you everything he's afraid of and exactly what he's been hearing in his basement, because he doesn't tell you the whole truth until that moment. So then once you do that, keep giving him gifts, and I will show you quick. Let me go into my house here. So later in the game, you will unlock Amazing On. I obviously know what that is. There's this thing called Spicy Red. So there's Dragon Breath Rice, and Edgar really, really likes this. So if you're giving him gifts every week, sometimes he'll even let you give a gift twice a week. But you need to give him this. This is the best thing to give him. It's only 25 coins. You can also eat it yourself, so if you stack up and you run out of energy while creating videos, it's a great food. So this is what you give him to get you get more hearts with him. So you get 4 to 5 hearts with him, and then after that, you can get into the basement. And then I need to go to bed quickly here. I know I didn't get anything done in the actual game today, but that is just fine, because I'm just showing you things here. And I'm already #1 YouTuber, so it's not like a big deal. I don't lose these subscribers. Give me just a second here. There's a whole lot of secrets to this game, and they don't give you any background information on it. I did see there was a DLC with character information, but it's also easier when people actually make videos and explain things to you. Okay, so let's go out here. So we need to go to Geektopia. Now, Geektopia is closed on Sundays. Almost every store is closed Sunday except for the AFK bar. So if you need to find Edgar on Sundays, if you're that close with him, you need to go to the AFK bar and give him the Dragon Breath Rice to make him happy again. So go into Geektopia, and then once you unlock the basement, you'll know because this door will open. There's not a specific dialogue, but this door will open, and that's how you know that you can get it. There's a whole bunch of stuff down here, a bunch of secret drives that I've been picking up because sometimes they're trending and it's a good video to make. But there will be a book right here that I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it's called, I know the words Robin and the word childhood are in it. So that is the book you need to get. It's the only item you'll be able to grab out of all of the items that are there. Let me pick this up too. Oh, I can't. Okay. So you'll take this and you'll give it to Robin, and Robin will realize his mom is not as mean to him as he thinks, and he'll realize his mom actually really cares about him. And then after that, you're done with that quest, and then the next thing, you'll get a message from Robin and Edgar letting you know that their comic has officially dropped. And then they'll have a big sale going on, and they'll let you get there first. You'll get a message. So when you do that, you go to Geektopia, and you'll get that book from them. And then Robin, as a thanks of his friendship, will give you a copy specifically for you, which is the main goal. I'm showing you it because I have it in my house here. It's this book right here. It's like a yellow book. He'll hand this to you. I keep it here, especially because I married him. Um, this is the thing you get for making him feel better. You get the arcade place wall hanging. Um, the quest for Edgar, you don't actually have to do anything specific. Most of his quests are just um, time consuming. Like, they wait a while until they're done, and then he'll message you secretly and be all suspicious about it. So that is the main gist of how to do that quest. If there are any details that you come across trying to follow this tutorial that I missed, or if there's any other person quests, I haven't done many yet, that you need information for, comment down below and let me know, and I will make a video as soon as I can on your other request, and then let you know when I have it coming out. So I really hope this helped you, because I know that it would have helped me to have this information. So have a great day, afternoon, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.